So I have 3 horseshoes that I have dug up with the Nokta Legend. And I also have a buckle there that I dug with my XP Deus 1 with my HF coil. I believe with my HF coil. And do I have to point out the obvious so many times? There's a reason why I'm not using the Deus 2 right now. It's because it's struggling in full tones. It's not struggling in mono frequency, right? It's struggling in full tones in multi-frequency. Why would I want to take out the Deus 2 and use it in mono program all the time when I have that already right there, right? I'll just turn the Deus 2 on here. We'll do the test with the Deus 2 first, and I'll show you. And then I'll sweep it over some iron out there and see what the difference, just some nails. And I'll see what the difference is between these tones right here and the nails, right? Stock program, right? No need to grab balance here. I'm a long way away from it, right? Just sounds like minerals in the ground. Right, long way away from it. Right up on it. It's obviously an overload when I get up on it, right? Right? Those sound the same, right? That small iron buckle right there sounds the same as the horseshoe. Just minerals, right? Just mineral tones. And I'll take it over the iron there and I'll show you. Right. I'm getting a good target tone right there, but take it out in the iron over here, right? Just iron, right here. See? Just iron. Now I'll put it in mono frequency. I have a program that's set up exactly the same as multi-frequency in full tones mono right here. Mono full tones right here. Let's see what frequency I'm in here. 13 kilohertz. Right. Positive target right there. I'll be digging that target all day long. Right. 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 Killer tone right there. I'll be digging that all 4 of those targets right there. I'll be digging it all day long in mono frequency. The multi-frequency and the full tones, a lot of people have been having some struggles with it, right? I mean, how many times do I have to point out the obvious, right? There's a reason why I've been using the Nokta Legend, because it's performing a lot better in full tones or in 60 tone than the Deus 2 full tones, right? Why would I want to use the Deus 2 in multi-frequency? It's just not performing very well in full tones, right? Here's stock hop program right here. Number 9 stock hop program, 14 kilohertz, right? Let's do it. Be digging that out all day long. Right. Be digging that out all day long. Be digging that out all day long. Sweet tone, right? It's an iron buckle. I want to get this stuff out of the ground, right? It's freaking awesome finds. Awesome finds. All of them are hand forged, right? Now I'll take this over the iron, right? Just nails, right? Just nails, right? Right? I have nails all over the place, right? There's nails everywhere. There's even nails in the deck here. Some of you are saying, oh, it's not a fair test because you have nails on the deck there. Well, there's nails in the ground too, right? So, I'm just trying to be real here. This is a real test, right? Some people just don't get it, right? Some people don't understand when their detector is struggling, right? And that Deus 2 FMF full tones is struggling, right? How many videos do I have to show you guys that I'm in multi-frequency, I'm in 40 kilohertz, full gain. I'll go to part program, multi-1, you have to drop the gain down here, a lot of EMI. That horseshoe the other day, I called that one out of the ground with this machine right here, right? It sounded like a horseshoe, dug it up, and it was a horseshoe in a beat up part, right? This is multi-frequency, right? Right, 19, 20. Now I go to 15 kilohertz. Sounds like a horseshoe, right? This one I dug up in a field. Those two I dug up in a park. See, 15 kilohertz is not giving me a 15 tone anymore, right? It's giving me 40s, right? 40, 41, pretty solid. Now I'll take it over the iron over here at 15 kilohertz, right? Listen to it. All right. Now I'll go to multi-frequency, 1 here. I'm running at full gain right now. All right. XP is working on this. They're going to be coming out with a new update, so I'll try the new update. You know, they went through this same thing with the version 3 on the Deus 1, right? They had some struggles in full tones also, and we're just hitting a point where, you know, this machine is new, right? The Deus 2 is a new machine, and they're gonna have to improve on it a little bit, tweak on it. The engineers will have to tweak on it a little bit to get it to perform very well in full tones in multi-frequency, right? And I want to be getting this stuff out of the ground, right? A lot of people might hate this video, but I want to be getting this hand-forged stuff out of the ground. Each horseshoe that I dig out of the ground is unique. Each buckle that I dig out of the ground is pretty much unique also. And, you know, sure, it does really good in farm fields. A lot of people have had some good results in farm fields, but I've had more comments of people having struggles with their Deus 2 than not struggling with the Deus 2 in full tones. In pitch tones, yeah, it'll probably hit this stuff. It'll probably hit it. Let me test it. Let me test it here. In fast program, just do a little test here again with it. Actually get away from this iron. Just put in fast program here. Fast program right here. Right, look at that. Smashing it, right? And that's the stock program, right? My discrimination is stock right now, so it's gonna false on the nails, right? See, 06, 07. It's gonna false on that. Right. It's just nails here. Right? There's no coins right there, just nails. They're designing this machine for the water and to go deep. If this thing had a smaller coil on it, I think it would do a lot better. But in the meantime, I'm using my other machines because I have all what I need with these two machines right here, right now. Once they come out with a new version, I will be updating this machine. And if I don't like the new update, I will be going back to version 6.1 with the small numbers. I give that version a thumbs up. You've seen my videos in the past, me smashing targets out, smashing silver, lots of coins, lots of relics with the older version of this machine. Just have some patience. Version 7 is coming out soon, and I'll be testing that out. The day it comes out, I will be testing it, and to see what they've done with this machine. They'll probably come out with a couple, probably not a couple new things with the Deus 2. They will be coming out with some really cool new features for the Deus 2. But for right now, this machine is on the shelf right now, just collecting dust. But, you know, I'm testing these machines, right? That's what I do. I test the machines. And during my tests on with these two new versions, the big number versions, I've just struggled. I've taken out the field several times, tried it and tried it and tried it and tried it, and just beat myself to death. There's a reason why this is on the shelf here, because this machine, the Nokta Legend, is doing far better, right? I'm getting my desirable targets out, more desirable targets out. You know, why would I want to take this thing into a relic dump right now? Because it's falsing on nails. I'm digging up a lot more nails because it's a newer machine to me now that they've updated it, and I have to adjust the settings a lot different, and I have to be in mono frequency if I'm in full tones. It does very well in pitch tones, but so does this one right here, right? This coil kills it in relic dumps. I really do prefer the 9-inch round coil than this coil here in relic dumps. It just seems to separate better, and on all my bench tests, the 9-inch coil performs way better than this elliptical coil here. But I like this coil like in parks or in trash, because it's a smaller coil. I can get around the iron pipes, and I can get in the top lots a lot easier, right? And this detector here, it's really hard to work the top lots because the coil ears are so far back. You know, when you're having to adjust the angle of your machine, when I'm getting underneath the top lot structures and underneath the slides, and I have to change my angle of my detector a lot because I'm trying to hunch down and get underneath the slides, right? And with this detector, I can just push my coil straight down, you know, just push it straight down and continue detecting, right? Because it has the coil ears centered a little bit better. With the Nokta Legend, I've just struggled in the top lots because I cannot do that with the coil. When I hunch down here, the coil angle comes up and I'm not level to the ground, and I cannot level that coil when I'm down like this because it has the coil ears down at the back, right? So the Deus 1 with this coil on it, still king of the top lots. The Deus is still the king in the iron. This thing has been performing very well for me lately. The Legend has been performing very well. It's doing exactly what I want it to do and even more, right? The depth of the small coil, don't underestimate this small coil right here. You know, I know that the Deus 2 is a deep machine, and that's what they're designing it to be, a deep machine. You know, hopefully they can come out with a smaller coil and please a lot of people. Not everybody's going to be pleased with the detectors that they buy, right? I've been very pleased with this Deus 2, don't get me wrong. I've been very pleased with it, but just not these versions. Hopefully we can have some better results on this next update that they have, or maybe some different things that they have coming out. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe.